Good afternoon, everyone. We are going to delay for 15 minutes the start of our commencement due to the immense amount of traffic that is backed up on 395 to ensure all of our graduates and their families can attend. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for your patience this afternoon. I am thrilled and honored to welcome our faculty, staff, president of the Maine Community College System, trustee, distinguished guests, family and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025 of Eastern Maine Community College. This commencement celebration promises to be a memorable one for our graduates as we honor your achievements and dreams for your future. We are gathered here this afternoon, graduates, to celebrate your determination, your commitment, your persistence, your success. We are gathered here this afternoon because you said yes to a career or to continuing your education, yes to a better future for your family, yes to a stronger community, and yes for a better you. And now, you have arrived at this most anticipated moment where the outcomes of your persistence are right in front of you. Today, your names will be called. You will walk across this stage. We will have the honor of shaking your hands, and after some flashes of the camera, your journey with Eastern Maine Community College will be complete. And while the faculty, staff, and I will certainly miss you, we more so salute you, recognizing that the contributions you will make to society and the life you will build for yourselves and your families will be the greatest journey you ever make. Here at EMCC, you have committed yourselves to seeking more knowledge, refining your crafts or trades, and expanding your horizons academically as well as personally. Because of all that, you are extraordinarily well positioned to not just take your next step, but jump feet first into your fields and make very real impacts. But do not forget, to get to this point of graduation today, you were often pushed. You were challenged, confused, faced obstacles, and certainly had bouts of failure. This was oftentimes on top of raising a family and holding a job. Some of you have been first-generation college students. Others battled the emotional and economic hardship of having just lost a long-held job. In short, the credentials that you will be confirmed today were not simply handed over. You worked hard for your degree, and I can promise you they will go a long way. In today's times, as the economy continues to modernize, the vast majority of good careers require some form of post-secondary credential. But to truly stand out requires the same tenacity that got you through your studies. You being here today is proof that you have what it takes to never give up. Would you all please rise for the national anthem played by Lincoln Blake.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Lynn Hunter, and I'm the Dean of Academic Affairs at Eastern Maine Community College. And I have the pleasure of introducing our platform party. At your far left is, we changed the sequence. So at your far left is Jordan Balicki, who is our 2025 Eastern Maine Community College Student of the Year. Aiden Koplovsky is our Emergency Medical Services Program Chair. Stacy Harris is our trustee, a trustee of the Maine Community College System, and we're delighted she is joining us today. Thank you. David Dagler, president of the Maine Community College System, is also with us. On the other side of the platform, we have, of course, Liz Russell, president of Eastern Maine Community College. With us today is also Sean Moody, who is CEO of Moody's Collision. Elizabeth True is vice president and dean of student affairs. And Daniel Crocker is retired Dean of Enrollment, Management, and Institutional Research. It's also my privilege to introduce those who have spent countless hours sharing their subject matter knowledge and passion for learning. Those that have nurtured, counseled, advised, inspired, and encouraged our students. Those who have pushed you, our graduates, day in and day out to give your very best, and those that push me to do the same, our faculty. At this time, I ask President David Dagler, Trustee Stacy Harris, and Emergency Medical Services Program Chair Aiden Koplovsky to come forward and bring formal greetings to this 58th annual commencement of Eastern Maine Community College.
Greetings. Thank you, Dr. Blake. President Russell, honored guests, faculty, adjuncts, staff, parents, friends, and especially the graduates of the class of 2025. I must say it's great to be here. It's my honor to bring greetings and congratulations from across the entire Maine Community College system. Now, in a moment, I'm going to say a few congratulatory remarks for our graduates. But first, if you may, I'd like to address the faculty, the adjuncts, and the staff who support our students in so many ways. Our graduates have not just attended classes, completed their requirements, and landed on this stage. Each of these students, in one way or another, has benefited from an incredible support system by our faculty and our adjuncts alike, who invest their heart and souls to help our students succeed. And in getting to this stage, our students have been supported by incredible hardworking teams in advising, registration services, financial aid, tutoring, TRIO, our facilities teams who keep everything clean and safe and ready for learning. This year, I recognize, has been more involved than most, and many of you took on additional responsibilities aimed at improving how we do our jobs and improving the student experience. These transitions are never easy, and this year has been especially challenging. I thank you for your diligence and for always, no matter what, supporting our students. Now, to our graduates. When you entered this college, you were probably in one of two groups. Some of you came in and said, I got this. And to you, I say, keep that confidence, keep that I can do it approach. That mindset will serve you well. But if you were in the group that President Russell was talking about who said, I'm not sure, I have some doubts, I'm here to say you did it. And I hope you've learned that you can do anything you put your mind to. You know that from here forward, you can approach your challenges with confidence, knowing that you can do this. Keep that mindset when you leave this facility. It will serve you well. And now, as graduates, while you may have entered in two different groups, you leave here as one class. It reminds me of the thoughts of David Brooks, an author who emphasizes that character and the capacity for empathy are our defining characteristics. In Brooks' eyes, it's not perfection. It's all about persisting and striving to be better, understanding others, building bridges. And I hope you understand the power and importance of persistence, the power of coming together, the power of working together, the power of finding a path forward together. And as your journey through life continues, know that while President Russell rightly says that your journey with Eastern Maine Community College is now complete, you will always, always have a family here or anywhere else in the state of Maine where there's a community college. Keep growing, embrace your challenges, learn from your failures, and remember, shedding self-doubt and building bridges that unite will lead to your most significant accomplishments. Today, you celebrate one of those accomplishments, but it will not be your last, and we can't wait to see what you do next. So, congratulations. Thank you for giving me a minute. And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming, I'd like to invite Trustee Harris to the podium.
On behalf of the colleagues of the Maine Community College Board of Trustees, I am honored to welcome you all to this incredibly special day, a day where we celebrate something truly monumental: surviving finals, group projects, and traffic. We heard about the traffic. Let's hear it for the graduating class for 2025. To the family members, friends, and loved ones here today, thank you for being the human version of caffeine for these students. Your support, engagement, and occasional food deliveries helped make this day possible. To the faculty and staff, you are the real MVPs. You taught, you mentored, you guided, and somehow managed to answer emails at 11:59 p.m. You helped shape the minds, open doors, and occasionally fix printer jams, true heroes. And now to our graduates, whether you're transferring to a university or heading straight into the workforce, or just thrilled to never hear the phrase discussion post due at midnight again, you've earned your degree through dedication, hard work, and more coffee than anybody should legally consume. Let's be honest, community college students are a different breed of awesome. Many of you balanced school with jobs and families and commutes and countless responsibilities. You've shown grit, resilience, and heart. You didn't just learn how to solve equations or write research papers, you learned how to juggle real life and still succeed. As you walk across the stage today and walk with pride, we believe in you, and we can't wait to see where you go from here. Again, on behalf of the trustees, we wish each and every one of you a very best future, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Fellow faculty, proud families, honored guests, and most importantly, the remarkable Eastern Maine Community College graduating class of 2025. Look around you. Take in this moment. Feel the collective energy of accomplishment, the quiet pride of loved ones, and the anticipation of what lies ahead. As a proud graduate of Eastern Maine Community College, I know exactly how it feels to be in your shoes today. That being said, I also know the hard work that it took to arrive here. You are here at this milestone through dedication, perseverance, and a healthy dose of what we call grit. Grit is more than just hard work. Grit is the ability to push through, to do the hard things. You've shown up again and again, even when it was hard. Many of you balance schoolwork with jobs, family obligations, and the countless challenges that life throws your way. You've worked late, sacrificed sleep, pushed through doubts, and still made it here, stronger, smarter, and more capable than ever. As you continue forward in life, one thing is guaranteed. You will always be able to identify as an Eastern Maine Community College graduate. Wear it proudly. You've earned it. Someday, we hope you'll return, maybe as a mentor, a teacher, a preceptor, or an advisory board member, or to share your story with future students who, like you, need to see what's possible. Because what you've done here matters, not just to you, but to all of us. And your success becomes part of the legacy of this institution. On behalf of the faculty at Eastern Maine Community College, we are proud of you and thankful to be a part of your journey. So go forward with confidence, lead with compassion, and conquer life with the same grit that you've demonstrated throughout your time here. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've earned every bit of this moment. The future is yours, and I'm so excited to see where it takes you.
Each year, each of the 7 community colleges within the Maine Community College system select a Student of the Year for their academic success and campus and community involvement. In April, recipients of the Student of the Year award received the John and Jana LaPointe Leadership Award at a ceremony held in Augusta. It is now my pleasure to introduce EMCC's Student of the Year, Jordan Balicki, a member of the nursing program class of 2025.
Hello, everyone. As a nursing student, one of our very first lectures was how to give an SBAR. For those of you who aren't in healthcare, an SBAR is how we share information between healthcare providers. This is used during report, when talking to providers, and even how we needed to format our emails for a semester or two. It's made up of 4 parts: situation, background, assessment, and recommendations. Today, I'd like to give you all my final SBAR as a student nurse. So what's the situation today? Today, we're all gathered here, not as students, but as graduates. After years of hard work, long nights, and countless cups of coffee, we've reached the finish line. We're here to celebrate an incredible milestone, not just the degree we're receiving, but the journey it took to earn it. This moment represents resilience, growth, and the power of showing up even when it was hard. Everyone here has a different background. That's the true beauty of a community college. You'll find people from all walks of life. Some like myself, who is a recent high school graduate just starting their journey, or returning students who are dedicated to being lifelong learners. There are veterans, single parents, grandparents, but no matter what your background is, all of us are working towards careers that are the foundation of our communities. I've sat next to working parents who juggle 12-hour shifts, kids' schedules, clinicals, coursework, and they still show up to class every single day. I've sat next to classmates who may have just gotten off an overnight shift and are more awake than me in the morning, and others that have taken the long road to graduation, who have worked for 10 or more years to earn their degree while raising families, holding down jobs, or overcoming personal struggles. I'm sure that all of you have classmates like this, and these classmates have taught us resilience in ways textbooks never could. As we move on to assessment, I look out and I see joy, pride, and maybe just a touch of sleep deprivation and caffeine dependency. I see people who have sacrificed and persevered to make their dreams come true. But as I look around, I also see the support systems that help us get here. The parents, the partners, professors, children, mentors, and friends. There's a whole lot of love in this room today. I'd like to take a moment to thank everyone who has paved the way for me to be here today. To my professors and clinical instructors who always made me dig a little deeper and explained the why, and who always encouraged me to be confident in myself. To the staff I've worked alongside for most of my college journey, thank you for always listening to me and making sure I'm taking care of myself. To my family, I would be nowhere without your constant love and support. You have always pushed me to be the best version of myself I could possibly be. Finally, I move into my recommendations. In nursing, our recommendations are often the next steps for healing, and I think that's a good place to start. Firstly, take care of yourselves. You've just achieved something incredible. If you're anything like me, moments of rest and self-care have been pushed to the back burner for years. Now is your time. Celebrate, sleep in, hug the people who got you here, and take a moment to soak it in and be proud of yourself because you did it. Second, take a moment today while everyone's gathered together to thank those who made this possible. Whether it's the professor who stayed late to help, the friend who encouraged you when you wanted to quit, the child who gave you extra hugs before an exam, or the family member who believed in you when you did not believe in yourself. And finally, pay it forward. This may look different for everyone. You may be a construction graduate who's literally building communities, electricians who are helping bring light in the dark, or healthcare workers who will care for others at their most vulnerable. But no matter what your program is, let your success here today ripple outward. Be generous with your skills, be kind, be the person someone else can count on, because that is what a community looks like. And now, having completed my SBAR, I'll sign off one last time, not as a student, but as a graduate. Class of 2025, this chapter of our lives is over. Let's go out and make the world just a little bit better. One patient, one project, one person at a time. Congratulations, everyone, we did it.
Thank you, Jordan. It is now my pleasure to welcome our 2025 commencement speaker, Sean Moody. Sean is an accomplished business owner who truly values his employees, as evidenced by the employee stock ownership plan he implemented in 2003. He and his wife, Chrissy, established the Maine Blue Collar Scholarship Foundation as a way to reinvigorate the trades that built America and to remove barriers for motivated individuals pursuing careers in these trades. Sean, thank you for being with us this afternoon and sharing your message with our graduates.
Thank you. Yeah, it's awesome to be here. Liz, appreciate the invite. You guys got something I don't have. I got a high school diploma, so you already got a leg up. You already got a start. I think what I wanted to impress, I want to thank Liz, and I think to recognize her. I served on the university system and the community college boards of trustees, which is pretty remarkable, right, for a guy with a high school diploma. But in that service, we always seemed like we were looking for a new president. There's 14 campuses between the two systems. There's always one or two spots open. And there was always a nationwide search to try to find the right candidate to fill that role. And I've always believed sometimes that person is just down the hall. And when you look at President Russell, she's the shining example of that right here at EMCC. How about it for Ms. Russell? Yeah. And I'm a Gorham boy, got one behind me here, Dave Dagler. Same scenario. You know, Derek Langhauser left, kind of short notice, and we needed a president for the Maine Community College system. Dave was the current CFO, sharp guy, and he took the interim job, and once the board, you know, it was an easy decision for us, and Dave Dagler, now president, in free college, credit transfers, all these things, you know, the hard work of people like Dave Dagler. So how about it? Yeah. He moved into Portland. I'm just going to leave it there. He got out of the farm country, get into the city, but anyway. So I got to just self-efface here. You're not going to see or meet a more ordinary person than myself. I'm just an ordinary guy. You take a look, this is what you see, what you get. But I'll be honest with you, I've been able to, my wife Christy and stuff, we've led an extraordinary life. And I just want to share with you some of the things that you know, I kind of applied at an early age. I had my little three-bay shop, senior in high school, got the cheap lunch, get out early in the co-op program, and I just found my passion and stuck with it. And contrary to what a lot of people think, it's opposite. It's opposite what a lot of people think. They told me the same thing. My mother was, Sean, you got the rest of your life to work, right? You know, go travel, go do this, go do that, whatever it may be. But I loved what I was doing, and I couldn't get enough of it. So I worked day and night, socked some money away, and ended up getting enough money to build that little shop. So find your passion. I mean, that's a kind of a generic, general statement. But you know, I mean, you've had a lot of people advise you that care about you. You love them, they love you, they want what's best for you. Listen to them. But in the end, when you get up in the morning and you look in that mirror, you're the only one looking back, right? It's your life. You got to take control of your life. And you know what's in here better than anybody. So don't succumb to that pressure, right, to say, well, you really look, I got to do this, do that. Follow your heart, you know, and follow your head. And you won't go wrong. And don't settle until you find it. Because the chances of hitting it the first shot, you probably won't. The second thing I think is really important, and President Russell touched on it, is commitment. Moody's mission statement is only 3 bullet points, okay? You see a mission statement, it looks like a thesis, right? It's like, okay, really? But at the top of that is commitment. You're not going to achieve anything in your life that's meaningful or fulfilling without being all in, okay? You're not going to go 1 foot in. I don't care if it's in a relationship, a friendship, at work, school, right? You made that commitment, and you're stuck with it. So being committed to whatever you want to tackle is paramount. And the third thing, this is, okay, I've spoken like a, blame it on Liz for inviting me, but spoken like a true Mainer. You gotta continue the Tighten Up program. Do you know what Tighten Up program is? You're living it, right? You're living at home. Maybe a lot of you don't want to be, but it's cost effective, right? You're living on beans and hot dogs. You're working part-time jobs. You're working in the summer, paying your way. And those attributes are going to be your greatest advantages in your life, because you can apply them through. There's going to be hurdles. There's going to be a lot of mountains to climb. But being able to be happy with nothing is only one way to go. That's up from there. Oftentimes what people do, though, is when they start to earn more, they just spend more, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a zero-sum game, okay? Say you land a job at Chimbro, $25 an hour, right? Like, oh my God, I'm in heaven, right? What do? You run out and buy a new truck, or rent a big apartment, whatever it may be. So in my situation, it was a little different. My mom had some mental health challenges, and I was kind of on my own around 16, so I had full freedom. Nobody was telling me when to get out of bed. No one was telling me to go to school. No one was telling me I couldn't work late, whatever. And I took full advantage. I'm not saying that's that's not like the blueprint to raise your children. But anyway, we survived through all that. And at one point, I rented a room for $20 a week. That was back then. For 6 years of my life, I lived in one room. And I was happy. It was by choice. And I'm going to just get to the kind of the climax. I was running the wrecker, so I was up at night on call. And I had bought a garage downtown Gorham in addition to the shop. It's about a 12 by 14 room, a big oversized closet, basically. And that's where I live. My friends all teased me. They said I lived in the lube room. So I'm down this garage, towing up middle of the night. I come home, it's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the morning. Soaking wet, it's in the wintertime, I'm frozen, right? I get in there, my little kerosene heater that was in my room, and run out of K1. I'm like, I'm all alone, right, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, oh my God. I say, hey, got a space heater in the shop. So I go out, get the space heater, wheel it up, plug that sucker in, and you know how they spool up, they go poof, like that. The black smoke come out of that thing, poof, right into the room, comes back out the room. I'm standing there like this, and I'm like, it's like an epiphany. I'm like, what is wrong with you? You don't have to live like this. At that point, I had saved up enough money. It had become almost like I could, I'm going to grind it out, tighten up as much as I can. So there is such a thing as tightening up too much. I'm a testament to that. I almost froze to death that winter. But I really want to impress upon you, you have the right stuff. Grinding it out, getting your degree, you'll always have that. The knowledge. So when you go out now, you're going to apply for jobs. If you don't have one, use your head, do your homework. Because I'll tell you one thing, you apply to Moody's, you're going to have 3 job interviews. Because we want to know who we're hiring. We're going to scrub your Facebook page. We're going to find somebody that knows you, right, to call and say, hey, you know, how about so-and-so? We're going to do a background check the Maine way, right? Everyone knows everybody. And you can't hide from that, right? Good or bad. So do the same thing with a business. Why should you just go to work anywhere? You've got a lot to offer. Make sure that business you're going to work at appreciates you. They're going to offer you opportunities to grow and expand and train. You want them to invest in you. Then you give them what you make that commit to them. Come in early, work the OT. That's how you're going to succeed. There's no magic wand. I wish I could tell you there was. I don't know if there is. It's the same thing that got you to today is going to get you where you want to go in your life. It's that hard work, determination, surround yourself with some good people, like-minded, ambitious, and just get after it. So I'll just finish by saying, work gets a bad rap. I know it's a 4-letter word, right? Doesn't work get a bad rap? Yeah, I don't ever feel like I've worked. And believe me, I worked, right? If you find something, as like the faculty here, you find something that you love to do, it's not a grind, it's something you can love to do and put your heart and soul into it. That's really the key. And then don't let off the throttle. Anybody in the diesel program? You know what WOT stands for? Wide open throttle, that's right, wide open throttle, black smoke, let her rip. So in the end, really, if I can make something, you guys you got the trades right now, you can write your own ticket. All the occupations, all the programs they offer at EMCC are in such high demand. Everybody in Maine is getting like me, getting old. President Daigle here, right? I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. I really am. But the reality is, somebody's got to run this place, right? So the opportunity for upward mobility, not just getting good and being skilled and mastering a craft. Don't set your sights too low. Maybe you want to start your small business someday. Maybe you want to join up and make a partnership with a friend. Don't set your sights too low. Find something you love to do, work hard, and be willing to sacrifice. That's the key that a lot of people won't do. Just tighten up. The money coming in, you got more coming in than going out, okay? This is just simple math, dirt math. If you got more outgoing than ingoing, then you're going in small business. So you got to run your house, you run your life the same way. As you take in more, just run that tighten up and live just as tight, just as frugal, and just as simply as you can. Take what's extra and sock it away. And you'll find if it's $50, $100, put it in a separate account. That's how I did it. And that gizmo you want to buy when you get $1,500, $2,000 saved up, all of a sudden when you have the money to buy it, you're like, I got $2,000, I'm not buying that. Are you kidding me? I worked too hard to get that. And you get to $5,000 and you push forward. And that's how you reach that financial security that you all deserve. So work hard, be willing to sacrifice, and chase your dreams, and you will be successful beyond your dreams, believe me. Thank you very much.
Okay. That was great. Thank you, Sean. You're welcome. Guess we don't need to read that again. In appreciation for joining us at our commencement exercises today, we have a couple of gifts for you. First, we have a box that was made by our fine woodworking and cabinet making program.
Thank you, Liz.
Yes.
That's awesome. I'll put that in my desk here.
And secondly, it is our honor to bestow upon you an honorary associate degree in business management from Eastern Maine Community College.
It's like I'm graduating with you. I feel like the scarecrow there. Now I got a brain. Thank you very much.
Daniel Crocker, come on up. Dan Crocker began his career at Eastern Maine Community College in the fall of 1993. As the academic advisor at the Katahdin Area Training and Education Center, affectionately known at the time as K-Tech. He quickly established himself as a reliable, innovative employee, and it didn't take former President Joyce Headland long to swipe him from the center and move him to Bangor as the Director of Continuing Education. In this capacity, he became known for his many talents and began to wear many hats focused on the needs of the college. During the nearly 30 years that Dan has worked at Eastern Maine Community College, he assumed various roles, each with increasing responsibility. Ultimately, he became the Dean of Enrollment Management and Institutional Research in 2009, serving in the President's Cabinet and playing key roles in strategic planning. During his tenure at EMCC, Dan led his division to record-breaking enrollments and key initiatives including Achieving the Dream, NETCHI accreditation, Genzabar implementation, and developing the college's 5-year strategic plan. He created a robust institutional research department, served on the marketing team, helped create programming for the Appalachian Mountain Club, served as chair of general technology, and most recently supported the college's efforts during the anthology transition, to name just a few of the many ways that he has contributed to this institution. Dan has supported Eastern Maine Community College and our students in multiple ways, including advisement, registration, problem solving in general, and dancing with his wife, Christine, to raise funds for student scholarships. No task was too big for him to tackle. He was always the go-to guy whenever a staff member needed help. Dan earned tremendous respect from the EMCC community, and the college is thankful for his many contributions. With the endorsement of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the faculty and staff of Eastern Maine Community College, it is my pleasure to bestow the honor of Administrator Emeritus to Daniel Crocker.
I don't have anything prepared, and it's probably unwise to try to do anything ad hoc when the emotions are high. I'm going to just open up my heart, open up my mouth, see what flows into this microphone, and see how it goes. When I began working at the college, I was 28 years old. My daughter Alex was only a few days old. My son Brandon wasn't born yet. And my wife Chris and I just tried to provide them as much support and a good, safe environment for them to learn and develop and grow. I feel my career has kind of mirrored that. I had the great good fortune and probably the accident of timing of being hired at a time when some of my mentors and some of the legends of Eastern Maine Community College were ending their careers. People like Lauren Kidd, who was the very first faculty member ever hired at the college, was a longtime department chair, served as the assistant academic dean many times, was my mentor, my advisor, my key supporter, and most of all, one of my dearest friends. Warren Southworth, Joyce Hedlund, Ron Turner, Greg Blake, Jim and Charlie Vayu. There are 18 people who've been given emeritus status before today. I worked with 17 of them. If I have in any small way helped you as faculty or staff or administrators, or as you students, if I've helped you in any way, it's because that's what I was taught by the best in the business. So, thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Now I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those students who have distinguished themselves academically by achieving a grade point average of 3.75 or higher. These students have earned the status of high honors. These students are noted in your program, and their achievement will be recognized on their college transcripts and their diplomas. I would like for these students to stand now and be recognized. Please join me in applauding them. And we have the names here. One moment, please. The suspense is too much, isn't it? All right. I have to get my program. We have a lot of awards today. We also have excellence in technology, so there's a lot to celebrate today. Program honors. Here we go. I was making this too hard, as usual. So students, if you have an average of grade point average of 3.75 or higher, please stand so that we can recognize you and applaud you. And now students with a grade point average between 3.25 and 3.75 have earned the status of honors. These students are likewise noted in your program and would like for them to stand now, please, so that we can recognize you and applaud you as well. Graduation from an academic program means that a student is prepared to enter his or her field and succeed. So faculty take pride in all their graduates. Students who distinguish themselves within their discipline are recognized through our Excellence in Technology Award. Faculty in the technical departments choose the Excellence in Technology Award recipients on the basis of technical skills, leadership, and work ethic. In making their decision, faculty consider how students have interacted with their peers, instructors, and the college community. They also consider grade point average, and most importantly, they consider the students' mastery of their discipline. The students who receive this award exemplify the best accomplishments of each program. As I call your name, will the students receiving the Excellence in Technology Award please rise and remain standing, And I ask the audience, please hold your applause until all 27 names are announced. Automotive, Benjamin Burgoyne. Building construction, Grady Blodgett. Business management, career option, Ash Roy. Business management, transfer option, Sierra Andrews. Computer technology, Mary Frances Besorchard. Criminal justice, Georgiana Baker. Criminal justice, Ashley Goodwin. Culinary arts, Addison LeClaire. Culinary arts, restaurant management, Amanda Barnes. Diesel, truck, and heavy equipment, Martin Dunn. Digital graphics design, Laura Michaud. Education, Sophie Kipler. Education, early childhood, Ella Hamilton. Education, secondary, Maggie O'Hara. Electrical programs, Justin Spears II. Fine woodworking, Ann K. Schubert. Fire science, Avery Late. Human services, Jillian Dunton. Liberal studies, Mackenzie Goodine. Medical assisting, Mallory Glidden. Medical office technology, Jordan Emery. Medical radiography, Leah Potter. Nursing, Robert Grosbeck. Plumbing, Clark Pelletier. Refrigeration, air conditioning, and heating, Brent Riff. Surgical technology, Claire Gary. And welding, Connor Bernard. Congratulations. Now, with the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of the Maine Community College System and the state of Maine, I am honored to present the 2025 graduating class to the President of Eastern Maine Community College, Liz Russell, who will confer the academic awards, which include degrees, certificates, and advanced certificates. Candidates, please remain seated until the usher instructs you to come to the stage. President Russell, as Dean of Academic Affairs, it is my privilege to present the Eastern Maine Community College graduating class of 2025.
Associate in Applied Science, Automotive Technology, Nicholas Bates. Juliet Berberian. Caden Burl Brown. Jackson J. Cole. Jack R. Cody. Zachary D. Garnett.
Lost my card, but it's Keston and Gwyn.
You don't have a card?
I've lost it. It's Keston R. Gwyn.
Keston R. Gwyn. Noah O'Connell. Bryce D. Stenzel. Christopher L. Tucker. Associate in Applied Science, Building Construction Technology, Armando Belliard Harmon. Grady Blodgett. Nicholas Edward Boudreau. Tanner N. Butterfield. Anna Gray. Drew Q. Libby. Cameron McCafferty. Luke R. Norman. Dominique Rose Renzo. Wyatt M. Smith. Tyler Stillman. Gage M. Tozier. Christopher A. Worcester. Associate in Applied Science, Fine Woodworking and Cabinet Making, Caleb Gould. Michelle A. Kaler. Nicholas Wilder Luring. Associate in Applied Science, Business Management Career Option, Jack Taylor Austin. Mackenzie Ray Boone. Elena Renee Bradford. Elijah Butts. Benjamin Erickson. Anthony Michael Esposito. J. Graham F. Glover. Chloe Renee Hooper. Rebecca L. Johnson. Cole Kenyon. Sophie Martin. Cameron M. McClure. Eliza Munoz Curiel. Dante Austin Samuel Parks. Milo Muffet. Kylie Robideau. Ash Roy. Caleb Schobel. Madison Renee Terrio. Associate in Applied Science, Business Management, Transfer Option, Faith Victoria Coombs. Garrett Scott Courtney. Alexis L. Derpo. Carson Michael Ellis. Jack P. Hallett. Vincent Lorenzo Musali. Acadian E. Parker. Certificate, Business Management, Small Business Development, Shiloh Joshua Bickford. Kevin Paul Carpenter. Lauren Catherine Flanders. Liliana R. Francis. Trinity Grace Grant. Sierra M. Hopkins. Jaden Elizabeth Kruger. Kagan Marie Mandigo. Piper L. Tracy. Olivia Grace Veilleux. Isabella M. White. Amanda Lee Houston. Associate in Arts, Career Studies, Samantha Albino. Alexandria Savannah Collins. Patricia Davis. Kaisley Erin Marie Foster. Abigail Faith Haskell. Camden Hatch. David Nicholas Hinchliff. Danielle L. Holland. Madison Elizabeth Kennison. Dejanay Lewis. Marin Lyon. Jewel A. Mabry. Colin Madden. Asia Mitsuki Marzilli. Nora Jane McIntosh. Jacqueline Elizabeth Pangburn. Mackenzie Elizabeth Ramos. Charles Riggs. Gabrielle Judith Roberts. Clyde Leon Rule. Sierra D. Scott. Jack William Soames. Emma Rosalind Webster. Brooke Wentworth. Addison J. Worcester. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology, Coding Option, Mabel Jane Render. Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Networking, Mary Frances Bees Orchard. Chukwemeka David Akemba. Connor Logan Johnson. David Kelly. Brady Marquis. Certificate, Computer Repair Technology, Kenneth Brian Holtman. Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice, Georgiana Grace Baker. Elizabeth Boothby. Brooklyn M. Brown. Evan Oliver Dubé. Ashley Erica Goodwin. Joseph Thomas Gregson. Bosco Monforte. Dylan J. Pung. Nigel Owen Tall. Tegan York. Associate in Applied Science, Culinary Arts, Callie Bernard. Zoe Cecilia Dill. Shanna N. Engelhard. Riley Robert Gardner. Jonathan Lucas Henderson. Michelle Marie Bell Hesseltine. Andrew Koch. Benjamin C. McGarrigle. Benjamin M. Polk. Certificate, Restaurant and Food Service Management, Addison Ethel Rose Hall. Associate in Applied Science, Diesel Truck and Heavy Equipment, Cody Buck. Jacob A. Glidden. Ethan LeBlanc. Zachary L. Raymond. Brian L. Snyder. Jackson McMillan Stewart. Connor Lawrence Tampson. Brady Terrio. Associate in Applied Science, Digital Graphic Design, Naomi Bernis Katolos Agboya. Katrina Ilse Allen. Laura Allen. Michaela Berry. Samuel M. Burnham. Nicole B. Fields. Max Grenier. Kathleen Elizabeth Jenkins. Ryan James Gibson. Laura Lynn Mishu. Zachary Robert Charles Newkirk. Emily Nicole Pelletier. Dominic Pinto. Sarah Elizabeth Smart. Kaylani A. Welch. Veronica R. Young. Associate in Applied Science, Education, Early Childhood, Emma G. Brzozowski. Jillian Briggs. Christine Markey Clark. Savannah Daigle. Ella Hamilton. Jillian Lumbra. Elise Jordan Skakel. Leanne K. Wilbur. Associate in Applied Science, Education Elementary, K through 8 option, Faith Lillian Fogg. Sophie Ann Kipler. Samantha G. Lewis. Rachel Lynn Richards. Nevea Skylar Thomas. Associate in Applied Science, Education Secondary, 7 through 12 option, Kylie Butts. Tyson L. Downs. Trinity Gilbert. Claudia Marie Hanlon. Philippe Enzarama. Maggie J. O'Hara. Associate in Applied Science, Electrical and Automation, Aiden M. Davis. Connor Brett Devine. Brody R. Harrington. Shane Corey McIver. Caleb Brian Porter. Landon Robitaille. The second. Justin Robinson Spears II. Bhopal Chunza. Chad Allen Willis. Certificate, Electrician's Technology, Alexander Boudreau. Zachary Clark. John E. DeGrassa. William Hollinger. Vincent Louis. Felician Musanganya. Nicholas D. Osgood. Trevor S. Palmer. Bryce Pelkey. Pericles John Rondo. Brandon Shorey. Samuel John Spock. Associate in Applied Science, Fire Science, Robert Michael Banks. Patrick Walter Hall. Avery C. Late. Caden James Richards. Mary Holly Frida Whitmore. Associate in Applied Science, Human Services, Jillian Marie Dunton. Brianne Bell Kent Ormsby. Anna M. Puckett. Alyssa Ratty. Kasha Smith. Gabby St. Savior. Associate in Arts, Liberal Studies, Haley Elizabeth Adams. Jacqueline Christina Anderson. Thatcher A.C. Lance Balanso. Victoria Elizabeth Blanchette. Craze Cook. Mackenzie Goodine. Rebecca Elizabeth Graben. Katia Lily Graves. David Dario Lescano. Taryn Lofton. Jordan Lonergan. Taylor Magliozzi. Mercedes Minash. Christina Elvira McDuffie. Lily Catherine Ream. Hannah Jean Reed. Molly Schultz. Allison M. Weston. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assistant Technology, Cassandra Avila. Aubrey E. Boyce. Natalie Brown. Autumn Valentine Kuhn. Kaylee Marie Dodd. Mallory Jade Glidden. Haley Holmes. Mercy Jepkoich. Callie Jo Kellum. Savannah McClay Kirian. Emily Ripley. Lainey Carolyn Sheaf. Tatriana Thurston. Certificate Medical Assisting Technology, Angel L. Frost. Anne Marie Palmer. Associate in Applied Science, Medical Office Technology, Angelina S. Calcia. Mercedes Lynn Davis. Catherine H. Eister. Maya M. McCrae. Cherie Olson. Certificate, Medical Office Technology, Anna Conklin. Jordan Emery. Crystal Forget. Veronica Otis. Stephen Ritz Perkins. Associate in Science, Medical Radiography, Nathan J. Backus. Abigail Paige Bland. Gabrielle Simone Castilla. Madeline May Emerson. Samantha Joan Erb. Eiley M. Ert. Emily Candace Falkingham. Olivia Noel Gonzalez. Viviana Victoria Griffin. Anaya Moore. Abigail Perot. Leah Lucille Potter. Phoebe Ann Sanborn. Hannah Jane Sewell. Abigail Marie Charette. Emily Taylor Tenney. Kelsey Sky Williams. Lacey L. Woodard. Associate in Science, Nursing, Jordan T. Balicki. Andrew Barnes. Samantha Marie Bishop. Carly Boyles. Jesse Burgos. Mary Butler. Catherine A. Campbell. Christine M. Cook. Ilea Rose Dana. Emmanuel Paul Damba. Jaden Hillary Dow. Natea Promjarwin Dow. Sydney Lee Derpo. Francis Gieto. Olivia Harmon. Kate Ann Height. Lily Mae Paradero Joy. Sarah M. Kelly. Megan Ann Kelly. Abigail Elizabeth Lewis. Timothy Lewis. Danielle Lozier. Amy Lupo. Samuel T. Myers. Mackenzie Karen Newman. Nicholas Jeffrey Peterson. Jillian Prendergast. Courtney Page Radica. Chad Reed. Stephanie Jean Reed. Olivia Elizabeth Robideau. Christina M. Schaefer. Heather Lee Schlipstein. Elizabeth Hope Sevray. Lauren Elizabeth Strout. Got it. Janet Tang. Admit Kudakwashe Tisharwa. Stephanie Gale Trowbridge. That's what you want? Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you the whole thing. No, it's fine. Sadie Tyler. Jamie Lee Uriz.
I get it a lot.
Tracy Jean Waite. Melissa Erin Walker. Sierra Spring Weeks. Certificate, Plumbing, Kyle Michael Anderson. Clark Pelletier. Associate in Applied Science, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning and Heating, Jacob E. Foster. Nathaniel Jarrett. Dylan Daniel Hebert. Cody Johnston. Brody Lumbra. Silas William Moore. Braden Hunter Netto. Dylan Piper. John L. Reed. Jackson Robbins. Caleb M. Seymour. Associate in Applied Science, Surgical Technology, Lauren Janae Braslett. Mallory Irma Boynton. Haley L. Crabtree. Emma Maureen Dwelly. Claire Elizabeth Gary. Anfo Marcus. Did I get that? Ivory Rose Spalding. Certificate, Welding Pipe Fabrication, Coda J. Allen. Lexi Lynn Marie Eaton. Mason Abraham Fogg. Autumn J. Francis. Anthony Lance Garcia. Abigail F. Gray. William Daniel Gray. Andrew O. Haas. Riley William Harris. Christopher J. McLean. Lucas D. Madrusin. Mariah Lynn Moore. Otto C. Pressey. Brian A. Spencer. Associate in Applied Science, Welding Technology, Cameron Beers. Paul Anthony Dunphy. Joshua Hills. Lindsay Jackson. Benjamin Jones. Samantha Jones. Jacob McCorson. Owen McDonald. Cole Petty.
For the record, I was not texting. I was not texting, nor was I taking an email, nor was I taking a call. Congratulations, graduates. Today, nearly 400 of you have joined our alumni ranks. Woo! Woo! I am sure you will continue the remarkable reputation that EMCC graduates have in this community and beyond. And as always, no matter where you are, remember you have a family here at Eastern Maine Community College. We care about you very much. I have no doubt that each of you will find your way. You will live your dream. You will become who you were meant to be and end up where you are needed most. And the world will never be the same because of you. On behalf of the entire campus, I thank each of you for your perseverance. Your success means everything to us, and we are so proud of what you have accomplished. Congratulations, and I wish you the best in the world as you endeavor on your next journey. Graduates of the class of 25, would you please rise? You may, in a moment, you may now move your tassel from the right hand to the left over your head. I present to you the Eastern Maine Community College class of 2025. Now it's time to make your dreams come true. Audience, I would ask that you please remain in the auditorium until the graduates have exited.